Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out PK. This is from 2014. Many of you have asked us to check this one out. And, well, you haven't missed from this genre yet. So I'm excited, of course. First time watch for me. Let's see what we're in for.
I have no idea what to expect. I have not seen this, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to give it a try because you guys are like batting like 950, 1,000 so far. You're doing pretty good.
I was gonna say, clear 1,000. I'm with these guys, don't know anything about the film, just that it's been highly requested, so I'm excited for this one.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
एक प्लैनेट पे हम जैसे लोग बसते हैं.
Completely feasible.
It's the multiverse.
Probable.
यहाँ आ रहे हो.
So excited, he's got to tie his shoes to get ready for this ride.
I thought he was pumping them up down there.
Gotta loosen them up. I should just bring sandals here.
Oh, that cloud looks normal cloud. Just
the little guy
totally
with a
normal
fish
cloud,
hook gonna
dude.
be throwing turtles out of that thing.
It's not a normal cloud, fellas.
I believe this is our first film with that deals with outer space from this genre, I think.
We don't know. That could
except
be.
for when they're like punching guys really high up into outer space. There's our guy.
There he is. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
It's like the start of Terminator. Rajasthan.
Got pretty ripped for this role. Look at him.
Hey, he's all jacked up.
Of course. Perfect.
Yeah, how they work around the nudity here is always funny. Look at his arms; they're not moving. No! Starting off with some thievery.
No.
If that's his transponder, he needs to call the ship back.
Yeah.
This could be bad.
Oh, you got his jam box.
बिना इस रिमोट के वो अपने घर नहीं लौट सकता था. एक ही बात सोच रहा था. अब घर कैसे लौटूंगा?
Oh boy.
That's the start.
Guy's got himself in quite the predicament, doesn't he?
भागी जिंदगी रे पीछे पीछे मैं चली रे कांधे पे खाई से कई सपने निगाहों में.
He's booking.
Extra tickets. Anyone extra ticket? Just
Sorry पर मैंने पहले हाथ उठाया. 40 का 100.
6 घंटे लाइन में लग के लिए टिकटे. Time is money.
Queued up 6 hours for huh?
Yeah.
Neither of them have it.
इंटरवल के पहले आप अपनी कविताएं सुन लीजिए और इंटरवल के बाद हम अमिताभ बच्चन की अदाकारी देख लेंगे प्लीज.
Well,
Damn good idea.
there you go.
थोड़ा डिस्काउंट दे दे यार. एक ही कंट्री के हैं हम लोग.
€100.
Bro's got a wicked scar.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a hair transplant scar.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
€4 का लोन देंगे.
That's what they used to do.
Please, आप ये घड़ी रख लीजिए. कल पैसे लौटा के लेके जाऊंगी. Please अंकल, लास्ट टिकट है.
You wouldn't know about those sort of things, would you?
I wouldn't.
एक है वहाँ हीरो जो ब्लैक में बेच रहा है.
बदमाश कहीं का.
Scoundrel.
की वजह से देश बदनाम होता है. मैं अभी दिलाता हूँ 2 टिकट.
Hit him with his ice cream cone.
Now he's going to go in.
Oh!
Oh, come on.
He's got his little cane with a step in his walk.
अंकल?
कौन?
Do I know you? Oh! Oh, yeah. Cane.
I won't spare you.
आजकल के बुढ़े.
Holy
ऐसे कैसे जाने दूँ? वो वहाँ बैठ के कविताएं सुन रहा होगा और मैं
bandits.
जग्गू.
मेरा नाम पापा ने तो उसे भयंकर नाम दिया था. जगत जननी.
Horrendous.
मैं सरफराज पार्ट टाइम जॉब करता हूँ पाकिस्तान में से.
क्यों?
क्योंकि मैं पाकिस्तान से हूँ. इंडियन एम्बेसी में तो काम नहीं मिलेगा ना.
A little bit of political issues there.
पाकिस्तान से हूँ इसलिए हंसी फरोगी. चलिए खुदा हाफिज़.
I mean,
That's what happens when I tell people I'm from Wisconsin.
everybody loves us.
Everyone loves Wisconsin.
Kind of looks like a young Gina Gershon a little bit.
It's got a whole band.
She's just, dude's riding on the boat. She's just following him on the bike.
Yeah, you better keep looking forward. You never know what you're going to hit on that bike.
Right.
Better get back on that bike. Or not.
See, everything's working out. This is all the same day, too.
Hey, he's got that poetry.
Yeah, he's in there with a song. And, you know, they're going to be engaged by the end of this song.
Oh, no, we're moving in.
Okay.
Oh, that went fast.
Or at least moved in for a night, anyway.
Yeah, we don't know the, he's got coffee. I don't drink coffee this late.
If not for him taking their ticket, they never would have fallen in love.
What is the plan here? What are we going to do to
They're
this guy?
throwing him in the water.
Yeah.
Spear! Just decks him.
See? Took the candy bar.
Thank you.
Yeah, see?
Hey!
All worked out because of him.
She's fallen in love.
सरफराज
मुसलमान है
फैमिली पाकिस्तान में
केड़ा पाकिस्तान?
एक ही तो पाकिस्तान
I say there's only one.
सर्वनाश हो गया भगवान मदद कीजिए
It's doomed.
ये पाकिस्तानी नौजवान जिसका नाम सरफराज है धोखा देगा
सरफराज धोखा नहीं देगा
Ooh, a little judgmental.
जग्गू तू अभी वापस आ एक रात और वहां बिताई तो समझ ले कि तुम्हारा रिश्ता खत्म
Oh.
डिलीट बटन दबाओ और इसे अपने सिस्टम से निकालो
Oh,
Pretty creative with her choice of fingers to use the delete button there.
शादी करोगे मुझसे
हाँ पर
कल तपस्वी जी की भविष्यवाणी गलत है I'll prove it.
That's a little aggressive just to prove a prophecy wrong.
Could you just hold this, please?
बस
It's a cat.
meow.
This is for you.
Oh.
Oh, no. It was supposed to be for the other woman.
हमारे देश लोग धर्म सब अलग है अपनों को दुखी करके हम खुश कैसे रह पाएंगे मुझे कांटेक्ट करने की कोशिश मत करो
It said it was from Sarfraz on the letter?
I didn't see his name, but that's what it said in the subtitles.
I was wondering if the kid was supposed to give the letter to the other.
Yeah.
पर पापा ने घर में जगह नहीं दी मैंने एक न्यूज़ चैनल ज्वाइन कर लिया
बॉस किसी डिप्रेस कुत्ते को पकड़ के लाया
कभी न्यूज़ मिलती थी कभी बनानी पड़ती थी
Some days we fabricate
Yeah.
it. Imagine that.
You don't say.
मिस सिंह मिले तो संपर्क करें पीके
Tipsy. Still got the jam box there.
पता नहीं कौन कोना में जाके बैठ गए आप कहीं देखें क्या इनका
नहीं वैसे तुमने ये हेलमेट क्यों पहना हुआ है
येलो कलर दूर से फोकस मारता है तो हम भगवान को दूर से नजर आएगा ना
Oh, you'll see him. Oh, there's
Oh, there's the
depressed
dog.
कहा जाता है कि जानवर सुसाइड नहीं करते
Goodness.
Ew.
क्या निक्कू किसी मानसिक रोग का शिकार है क्या निक्कू
क्या हुआ जग्गू? What is this shit या मीठू?
We agree. We all agree on that.
अरे साहब को एक कॉफी बना दो
He's got Adidas.
Adidas.
वैसे तुम क्या दिखाना चाहती हो
मैं आज एक आदमी से मिली भगवान को ढूंढ रहा हूँ
भगवान को खोजना दैट्स रिलीजन भगवान का मिल जाना दैट्स न्यूज़
क्या हो गया आपको? कहाँ गया वो फाइटर चेरी बाजवा?
यहाँ पे 3 मार्क्स ये बर्थ मार्क्स नहीं है तुम्हारे डार्लिंग डैडी के फ्रेंड वो तपस्वी है ना जनाब मैंने एक न्यूज आइटम रन की थी उनके भक्तों ने आके त्रिशूल घुसा दिया यहाँ पे
Oh,
Oh.
trident.
Frick killed the guy with the trident.
लेकिन 2 हफ्ते बाद वो स्टोरी वापस मेरी लाइफ में आई
What is in this music?
This music is great. He's got a bike lock for his shoes.
Well, hey, did he not have his thing taken?
Yeah, that's
His-
true. He doesn't have
his
faith in
necklace.
people.
You know, usually the slides, you could just pull them out there. Oops.
Oh, they can't hit him.
ये चोर नहीं है मैं दान पात्र में पैसे डाल रही थी और मेरा पर्स अंदर गिर गया तो उसे निकालने में मेरी मदद कर रहे थे सच कह रही हूँ पंडित जी वो मेरे हैं।
थे एक बार भगवान को अर्पण कर दिए तो कर दी, अब उनके हुए। चलो जाने दो इनको।
वैसे तुम कर क्या रहे थे वहाँ?
रिफंड ले रहा था अपना।
My refund.
फिर स्टिकर्स क्यों लगाए हैं?
सेल्फ डिफेंस।
नीतू यार तो प्लीज पिक मी, अपना घर जाने के पैसे नहीं है मेरे पास।
ये लीजिए, रख लीजिए। तो कौन अपने घर नहीं जा पाता ना, को अच्छा फीलिंग नहीं होता।
Yeah, casinos.
काहे?
आपको भी घर जाना होगा ना, और आपके पास पैसे नहीं है।
ऐसे से हम घर नहीं पहुंच पाएगा।
कहाँ रहते हो?
Is he gonna tell her?
लॉकअप में चेकिंग कर लेता।
एज इन पुलिस लॉकअप?
आइए, हम समझाता।
I'll give you a
Oh,
gun.
damn, oh no.
To the music. I wonder, is he going to be chewing on stuff the whole movie? I wonder, is that like his thing?
Urinating here is strictly prohibited. And there's an officer right there.
Yep.
उस गाड़ी के पीछे कर ले। कौन है गाड़ी में?
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm driving. Oh, shit. She was
Right
going
to
into
the
the
wall.
wall.
बस पैसे निकाल जल्दी नीतू। ये ले, थैंक्स, बाय। उस आदमी से मिलना।
तो कॉलेज की कैंटीन दिखाई देती है कि अंदर गए, चाय शाय पी, दोस्तों के साथ गुफ्तगू की और निकल गए।
Chillax.
Relax.
मैडम रिश्वत देना मना है।
मना है इसलिए तो दे रही हूँ।
I love the sound effects they're doing in here.
तुम्हारी स्टोरी जानना चाहती हूँ, बताओगे?
Can we know why your lips are like that?
From everything he's eating.
Yeah.
But
नाम नहीं है कुछ हमारा, बाकी जाने का है सब पी के बुलावा।
करते क्या हो?
एस्ट्रोनॉट हैं।
Oh, more or less.
जब रात हुई तब वहाँ ऊपर दिखेगा हमार घर। हमको भेजा यहाँ रिसर्च करने। हमारा रिमोट कंट्रोल है चिंडिया ससुर, और सिग्नल नहीं भेजेगा तो कौन आएगा नहीं हमका लेने। कि ये डेंजर गोला है, हम मर मुरा गया यहाँ।
Oh, no.
ये दरवाजा खोलिए, मुझे घर जाना है।
ओ मैडम, कौन कब घर जाएगा ना, ये बार वाले डिसाइड।
You're right.
तुम्हारे प्लेनेट की राष्ट्रीय भाषा भोजपुरी है।
माइंड से बतियाते हैं, कोनो कंफ्यूजन ही नहीं। यहाँ तो बोलते कुछ है पर मतलब कुछ और निकलता है।
Well, that's true.
आंख बड़ी करके बोला अच्छा है तो मतलब साथ में है। तुम्हारी अम्मा का एक्सीडेंट हो गया, अच्छा। बहुत है, कंफ्यूजन है। पूरा 6 घंटा लगा हमको भोजपुरी सीखने में।
6 hours?
फिर एक लेडीज मिली, कॉपरेट किया हमारे साथ, उनका हाथ पकड़ के हम उनकी पूरी भाषा अपने अंदर ट्रांसफर मान लिया।
Oh, that'd be nice.
तुम्हारा हाथ क्या कोई यूएसबी केबल है जो एक कंप्यूटर से दूसरे कंप्यूटर?
Hey.
मेरे गोले पे तो कौनो कपड़ा पहनता ही नहीं है, तो शुरू में हमका फीलिंग हुआ हमारे लोगन की चमड़ी यहाँ के लोगन की चमड़ी से फर्क है। फिर एक दिन हमका एक ठो कार दिखी।
A dancing car.
ई गोला के लोगन की चमड़ी बिल्कुल हमरे जैसी, सिर्फ वो अपने बॉडी के ऊपर फैशन नाम का कोई वस्तु लपेट लेता है।
Fashion.
अब हवा तुम्हारे गोला के लोगन के साथ मिलजुल सकता था, लेकिन पता नहीं काहे सब लोग हमारे ऊपर
You
हंस
got
रहा
no
था।
pants on?
Dress.
ई फोटो देके खाए के लिए रोटी मिल जाता था। ई बूढ़ा आदमी का फोटो जमा करना शुरू कर दिया।
Build a portfolio.
So he's just trying to hand over pictures
Pictures
to pay.
of Gandhi. Stamps.
याद हो एला गाजर। ई फोटो का वैल्यू सिर्फ एक किस्म का कागज पर है, दूसरा कागज पर ई फोटो का वैल्यू 0 बटा लून।
Said to find the right stuff.
पैसों और कपड़ों का बंदोबस्त
Wild.
We're wildly available.
ई हमारा टेलर।
They were my bank and my tailor.
उनका फीलिंग आया कि हम उनका फैशन बिगाड़ दिया।
No. He's
no.
gonna no.
हम जैसा का तैसा करेक्ट।
Stop running.
So I put it back the way it was.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
कोई कमीनू ठोक के भाग गया।
I found him on the road. Hit him with some scumbag hit him and left him.
लागे सद में पहुंचे, मेमोरी लॉस।
Just has to hold hands with somebody.
तन्ने कौन ठोकी हो याद है? गाड़ी का नंबर याद है?
He's like, I'm in the clear. This guy doesn't remember nothing.
Oh, he feels bad.
झटका लगने से मेमोरी जावे, तो झटका लगने से मेमोरी आ भी जावे।
Should just start singing "All is good" or "All is well."
हम उनका हाथ पकड़ भाषा का ट्रांसफर मारनो।
लुगाई का नाम ओए सेक्स मेल मैन आदमी हरामी कमीना
Rascals come back.
किसी का हाथ पकड़ना भावते जरूरी था।
Doing it again.
Oh,
A zany guest.
it's on all.
Happily hits on it all.
Oh, here's our dance number.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah. Now he's getting it. Oh, there we go. That's all you got to do.
How long does he need? Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh, well, he's getting out of there.
That guy's been in a lot of stuff that we've watched.
तू चल चल मेरे साथ चल
All right, where's the place?
This kind of place.
ये बुलेटिया लेके जा इसको हनीमून रूम में
Oh,
that's why
her-
he's always chewing on those. His eyes. He's chewing on it. Oh, here we go.
फुलझड़िया पेशेंस मार के बैठी रही पूरा 6 घंटा तक।
6 hours.
जो भी उसके अंदर था हम सब खींच डाला।
Of course, there's a rooster.
Just held hands for 6 hours.
हंसना न करे स्टार्टिंग से पहले
But before you kicked off.
हमका तुम्हारा हेल्प चाहिए भाई।
के जादू करियो रे फुलझड़िया ने
Sorta.
तो काई को डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन है ये बात तो डॉक्टर को बतानी चाहिए भाया
We should update,
और इलाज का यार
update the doctors.
वो ससुरा यही जगह पर हमारा चेन छीना था। वो चेन हमका चाहिए भाई।
I need my chain, bro.
लेकिन चेन अट्ठे ना दिल्ली बेचेगो अगर कीमती माल मंडाबा में बेचेगो ना तो पकड़ो जावे
That's a good point. All right, here we go.
चोर कहाँ मिलेगा?
दिमाग के ढक्कन 1.5 करोड़ की आबादी है शहर की।
Blockhead.
भगवान नहीं, पुलिस वाले इंसान होते
Oh, that's how it all started.
पाव पकड़ भगवान की वही तेरी नैया पार लगाएगा
That explains it.
ये गोला के लोग ही जान गया था कि उनका मैन्युफैक्चर कौन है।
Who manufactured them?
करोड़ों लोग अपना पिराबली मुंह करे पास लेकर जाता है और वो
Jeez, oh, small fee.
Oh, fee.
हमका बिलीव नहीं हुआ। हम सोचा एक ठो टिराई मार लो।
How tight that shirt
Yeah,
is.
that looks
a
like
little
that looks like an oak shirt.
ये 20 वाला और ये 500 वाला ना
साइज का फर्क है बस बाकी सेम टू सेम
भगवान हमको बहुत भूख लगा है तने कुछ खाए के लिए दिलाई दीजिए। हमारा रिमोट कंट्रोल चोरी हो गया है। वो दिलवाई दीजिए ना हम घर जाना चाहते हैं। भाई साहब ये भगवान का बैटरिया खत्म हो गई है का? अरे भैया हमारा रिमोटवा चोरी हो गई। हम भगवान से मांग रहा हूँ मंदिर के अंदर जा बड़े भगवान है तेरा काम कर देंगे। सब नारियल और पैसा लेके वेट कर रहा था।
Oh, that's a long
Oh, that
line.
is a real long line.
ये हमारा काम नहीं कर रहा है फीस भी भर दिया हूँ।
आपका काम हो जाएगा चलिए आगे
Work will be done.
अरे रसीद तो दे दो।
Please give me a receipt.
वो बोला तेरा काम करेगा
वो बोलता है तो नहीं है
गूंगा है
होगा।
Perhaps.
पुलिया बता उसका
Show him the statue.
Yeah.
Ditto.
तलाशी ले जरा इसमें
Uh-oh.
Oh.
डॉक्टर चर्च छोड़कर मंदिर में घुस गए दंगे कराएंगे क्या आप अपने भगवान के पास
चरच
All right, we'll try this.
All right. What is he trying to...
Good coconut. See, he's walking right up front. And he's at a Christian church.
Yeah.
What is he going to do with the coconut?
Is he gonna throw it?
तुम्हारे पापों के लिए गॉड सूली पर लटक गया और तुम
सूली पर कहाँ लटक गया?
Oh my God.
When?
1000 साल पहले for your sins
लेकिन हम क्या किया? हम तो
I just got here.
वो लोटा माँ कहाँ है?
वाइन
अब जाकर बात हमका समझ में आई। गार्ड नारियल पानी से बोर हो चुका था और भाइन महंगी थी, पैसा जोड़ना शुरू कर दिया।
More dancing cars.
जिसको जितना चाहिए था ले जा सकता।
You could withdraw as you needed.
He's got 2 bottles of wine.
भाई साहब यहाँ कौनो भगवान का घर है का आसपास?
हाँ भैया ये सामने ही आप।
Oh no, he's gonna bring wine into. This might not work out well.
क्या है इसमें?
भाई गार्ड के लिए कहाँ है?
Uh-oh, he's got to run again.
Yeah. So he's gonna hit somebody with that radio.
Knock him out.
बहुत है सैड लग रही थी। कारण जाने खातिर हम उनका हाथ पकड़ लिया।
विधवा को देख के ट्राई मारा साले।
Oh, widow.
सफेद साड़ी डाली है, तेरे को दिखता नहीं क्या?
Oh. No. She's in white.
बड़ा अफसोस हुआ कि आपके पति मर गए।
Oh my God.
सफेद तो मरने पे पहनते।
मरने पे काला पहनते, stupid, समझ आया? नटवर।
This goes back to what he was saying before about the word "oh" can mean so many different things.
Oh no.
Jeez.
मैं अभी जिंदा हूँ, तुम
Running again.
यही गोले पे एक नहीं।
There are many ones.
There are many gods.
अलग-अलग रूल्स थे।
So now he's going to be running from every religion or what?
और हम कौन भगवान का पूजा करूं? रिमोटवा पाने के लिए ये जानना बहुत जरूरी था।
What is
What is he doing?
ये क्या कर रहे हो? ठप्पा कहाँ लग रहा है? कौन सा ठप्पा? अरे धर्म वाली मोहरिया, भगवान ठप्पा कहाँ लगाता है भाई?
Oh, he's looking for a label. Jeez. All right, now he's gonna get the hang of it a little bit here. Less people chasing him.
That looked like actual footage.
Yeah, it did.
इन करोड़ों की तरह मैं सर झुकाता हूँ कहाँ रे तू ऐ खुदा.
Oh, guys out there experiencing life, that's for sure.
Good. Oh no!
Ooh, ouch. Oh!
आप जो बोलेगा हम करेगा, बस हमका घरे पहुंचा दीजिए, प्लीज. कुछ तो जवाब दीजिए, प्लीज.
Boy, this is rough.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, is he gonna lose it?
Now this is how he started.
Oh, that's
right
how he
here.
started. Is missing.
Yeah.
God.
It's a rubber snake.
What is that?
He's locking the door.
आज जाने नहीं देगा.
दरवाजा खोल, मेरी एंट्री है यार.
शिव, जो पाप विनाशक
Oh no!
It's gonna be late or not make it.
कौन है तू? भाई जाने नहीं का हमका. हैं? हम पीके हो पीके.
I'm tipsy.
अरे कौन सा रिमोट हुआ? स्पेसशिप का रिमोट हुआ. अरे कितनी बार बताया आपको?
For the zillionth time.
मेरे छोटे छोटे बच्चे. मालूम है हमका. करेजी और कार्तिक के अकेले रह सकते हैं घर में.
They can be home alone.
Now presenting the dance of Shiva, the fearless.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh man, busted out his trick.
Yeah.
Whoops. He's running on rooftops.
क्योंकि इसके दर्शन मात्र से ही भक्तों के सब दुख दर्द दूर हो जाएंगे.
Your trident still sticking up.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Oh, what a twist. I didn't expect this at all.
अरे रोको नहीं मत उत्साह में है उसे आने दो. जो कहना है यहाँ कहो.
रुकी जाओ. भगवान आप कहाँ हैं? पिरामिड में आइए. हम आपका थंको बोलना चाहता. वो यहीं है.
हमका टॉयलेट में मिले थे ये शिव जी के डबरुआ का मन का नहीं है, ये हमारी प्रॉपर्टी है, गलती से आपको डिलीवर हो गया।
Oh, he's busting out his whole thing.
ठीक है, हम अपनी प्रॉपर्टी ले जाते हैं। हाँ?
Oh, he's so close.
Well, he knows who has it.
So close.
ये कैसी है तेरी आँखों में चोली, मुझे घर ले जा हम जली।
No, that's when he took off all the necklaces like she saw him with.
देखिए, आपको किसी साइकाइट्रिस्ट यानी दिमाग की डॉक्टर
After all that, you don't believe him?
चलिए मैडम, 500 में इतनी सजा दे सकते हैं।
एक मिनट, ये मेरा कार्ड है। इस पे मेरा नंबर लिखा है, आप चाहें तो मैं आपके लिए अपॉइंटमेंट फिक्स कर सकती हूँ। बेझिझक मुझे फ़ोन करना, ओके?
She's holding his hand. Is something gonna happen?
Dude, he had to hold that
Girls for 6 hours.
Yeah. I thought maybe like a flash of something.
तो जाइए वो सुसाइड वाला कुतवा ही दिखाइए टीवी पे। निक्कू।
पांडे जी, मुझे बस 2 मिनट के लिए वापस अंदर जाना है।
ये क्या बार बार अंदर बाहर एक काम कर, 500 का लोट और दे और पूरा आदमी ले जा।
निक्कू, सुसाइड वाला कुत्ता, ये मैं तुम्हें कब बताया?
Oh, maybe when she touched your hand.
Yeah.
जब आप हमारा हाथ पकड़ा था।
Ah, I knew it.
Look at that.
झूठ मत बोलो, मैंने तुम्हें बताया होगा। सच बताओ।
मैडम, हमका झूठ बोले आवाज ही नहीं है, झूठ तो सबर से निकलता है।
See, now that he knows the language. Before, when he touched people's hands, he didn't know the language.
Yep.
Now he knows
Now
it.
he knows.
अरे लाओ, मेरी मदद करो पुत्र जी, मेरी वाइफ बहुत सीरियस है, ये अस्पताल वाले 10,000 रुपए मांग रहे हैं, अगर तुम 500 दे देगा पुत्र तो मैं अपनी वाइफ को। हम देता अंकल, 100 रुपए और रख लो, टिप दे खाते। पुत्र,
तुम्हें दिखाई नहीं दिया? वो आदमी तुम्हें बेवकूफ बना के चला गया। यहाँ आसपास कोई हॉस्पिटल नहीं है।
मालूम है हमका, वो अपना वाइफ को 5 स्टार होटल खाना खिलाने लाया है। आज उसका वाइफ का 75वां साल गया।
Oh.
साल माँ का वाइफ कभी 5 स्टार होटल नहीं गया। वाइफ ने आइसक्रीम का ऑर्डर मार दिया, बजट से आउट हो गया। वाइफ को बोला बाथरूम जा रहा हूँ, यहाँ आ गया पैसा जोड़ने।
कुछ भी।
मैडम, हमारा गोला पर लोग झूठ नहीं बोलता है, ताकि आपका मर्जी।
Well, they can walk to the restaurant and look, right?
Maybe that's what she's gonna do right now.
Follow him. There we go. How much more?
Well, that's why he said that was for the tip.
Yep.
When he gave him the extra 100.
Yep. Here we go. That's right. The stepwell.
There it is.
मैं किसी को बताया तो नहीं ना तुम एलियन हो?
बताता तो लेबोरेटरी में डाल देता हमका।
Oh.
काट कूट के देखता सब कि हमारे अंदर कहाँ है।
Yeah.
तो फिर मुझे क्यों बताया?
जब से हम ही गोला पर आया हूँ, हर कोई हमसे पैसा लिया है, कौनों कभी दिया नहीं है। तुम पहला मिला जॉन हमारी खातिर 5,000 डब्बा में डाल दिए। अंदर से फीलिंग आया कि तुम जेंटलमैन है, तुमका ट्रस्ट कर सकता है।
Good egg.
मैं तुम्हारा रिमोट दिलवाऊंगी पीक।
कैसे?
अभी वो पता नहीं।
That's the hard part. We'll figure that out.
Step 1, have a plan.
Yep.
No, you got to be like the underpants gnomes. Step 1, we get the remote. Step 3, you're on your way home.
Step 2, how are we getting the remote?
We'll figure that out.
Step 1, find it. Step 3, go home.
Step 4, profit. It's going to be his best night's sleep in a while.
अच्छा, तुम्हारी प्लेनेट पे सबके खाने से
सेम टू सेम।
और वहाँ सब लोग नंगे घूमते हैं, अजीब नहीं लगता?
कौवा नंगा बैठा है, अजीब लग रहा है का?
There you
टाई पहन
go.
के बैठेगा तो अजीब लगेगा।
Tie.
कौन है ये पीके?
कौन है, कहाँ से आया, कुछ पता नहीं, पर जिस ढंग से वो इस दुनिया को देखते हैं हम देख ही नहीं सकते।
तुम क्या करना चाहती हो?
महायुद्ध। मैं तपस्वी और पीके को एक दूसरे से भिड़वाना चाहती हूँ। उनके बीच जो बातचीत होती है वो टीवी पे दिखाना चाहती हूँ। टीआरपी छप्पड़ फाड़ देंगे।
जग्गू, ऑलरेडी मेरे राइट बम पे त्रिशूल के 3 निशान।
चलिए यहीं पे बैठा, आप एक बार मिल लीजिए ना। चैलेंज यू, आप उसके सवालों का जवाब नहीं दे पाएंगे। ट्रस्ट मी प्लीज।
We'll baffle you. I mean, what do you got to lose? Oh boy.
जेबी में से गिर गया। ओह, थैंक यू। ये मेरा नहीं, कामासूत्र स्ट्रॉबेरी
flavored.
अरे इनसे पूछो ना, मेरा नहीं ये।
Buzzed bozo.
अंकल आपका है क्या?
नहीं, मेरा नहीं।
पीके, ये इनका है।
Oh, I think he's already impressed.
इनसे पूछ सकते हो। आ जाओ, आ जाओ।
कहाँ है? एक कॉन्डोम है। इससे क्या होता है? इससे वर्ल्ड का पॉपुलेशन
कैसे?
इसे पहनना पड़ता है while having sex.
ये पहनने से वर्ल्ड का पॉपुलेशन कैसे कंट्रोल होता है?
मेरे पहनने से नहीं, इसे करोड़ों लोग पहनते हैं।
सब आप ही से लेके जाते हैं क्या?
They borrow it.
जब लोगन की पॉकेटवा में से पैसा गिरता है तो सब झपट्टा मारता है, बोलता है हमरा है, लेकिन जब कंडमवा गिरता है तो सब भागने लगता है, बोलता है हमरा नहीं, ऐसा क्या है?
यार सेक्स बहुत प्राइवेट बात है।
क्या है?
कोई दुनिया को थोड़ी अनाउंस करता है कि आज आई एम हैविंग सेक्स।
फिर शादी ब्याह में पटाखा फोड़ के बैंड बाजा बजा के काहे पूरे शहर को
He's laughing. This is really.
क्या बात?
तुम्हारे सवाल का जवाब नहीं है मेरे पास, लेकिन तुम्हारे लिए एक नौकरी है मेरे पास।
At first, I thought that was like that was him
Like
really
a
laughing.
goof
And
that they left
and they're
in,
like,
yeah.
पिछवाड़ा संभाल ले तपस्वी, अब मेरा त्रिशूल आओ।
let's try it on its way.
तपस्वी जी रोज यहाँ अपने भक्तों से मिलते हैं, उनकी बातचीत भगवान से करवाते हैं। हम अंदर जाएंगे, उनकी फोन कॉल्स गौर से सुनेंगे। अगर तुम्हें लग रहा है कि दूसरी साइड से कोई फिरकी ले रहा है, तुम तुरंत खड़े हो जाओ और तपस्वी जी को समझाना उनकी फोन कॉल्स रॉन्ग नंबर पे जा रही है।
ऐसा करे से वो हमारा रिमोट लौटा देगा।
जिस दिन वो समझ जाएंगे कोई फिरकी ले रहा है, उस दिन वो ये भी समझ जाएंगे कि डमरू के मनके की बात भी मजाक थी। तुम्हारा रिमोट वापस दे देंगे।
Maybe.
What a plan. I'm sure there won't be any problems at all.
तपस्वी महाराज, मेरी पत्नी 6 महीने से पैरालाइज,
Oh.
डॉक्टरों ने हाथ उठा दिए हैं। हम चाहते हैं आप
प्रभु पथ प्रदर्शित करें। राथांग ग्लेशियर का नाम सुना है?
जी नहीं।
हिमालय में है। ट्रेन पकड़ो, सिलीगुड़ी जाओ, वहां से बस
Whoa, he's sending this guy on a whole trip.
कंचनजंगा की गोद में भगवान का भव्य मंदिर है। माथा टेकाओ, काम हो जाएगा।
रांग नंबर।
Oh, that's
ये
it.
रांग नंबर है। तपस्वी जी, भगवान से बतियाए खातिर आप जो टेक्नोलॉजी का प्रयोग कर रहा है वो लुल हो चुका है। आपका सब काल रांग नंबर पर जा रहा है।
क्या क्या कहना क्या चाह रहे हैं भैया?
हम सब गार्ड का बच्चा है ना।
हाँ है तो
अगर आपका बचवा परेशानी में आपके पास आता है तो आप क्या करेगा? उका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेगा या उका बोलेगा कि 2000 किलोमीटर दूर
Oh, they're telling us it probably.
फिर हम सॉल्व करेगा। काम मत बल हुआ।
What bull?
कौनो फिरकी ले रहा है। तपस्वी जी, आप दोबारा फुनवा लगाओ गार्ड को और पूछो उका गारंटी देता है कि आंटी ठीक हो जाएगा।
Guaranteed.
लिखत ना मिले, जाना नहीं आंटी का छोड़ के। हाँ
Don't get writing.
जाएगा। हाँ
तपस्वी जी की मौन साधना का वक्त हो चुका है।
Who's got his remote? He's got to get it. Oh. Ooh, Dad's not going to be happy.
जग्गू, बंद करो ये तमाशा। 40 दिन की थी तू जब तपस्वी जी ने तुझे अपनी गोद में लेके नाम दिया। याद रहे, जो नाम दे सकता है वो नाम बिगाड़ भी सकता है। यू, कितने पैसे चाहिए तुझे? अरे पैसों के लिए डरा रहा है ना तपस्वी जी को।
नहीं नहीं,
जलेगा तू नर्क में। जरा भगवान के प्रकोप से डर।
थमको पापा, थमको। हम गेम आधा अधूरा समझा था, बाकी तू पूरा समझा दिया। ये खेल डर का है। वो रंग नंबर वाला सिर्फ हमारी फिरकी नहीं ले रहा है, वो हमरे डर का।
The prankster.
पीके, तुम जो भी समझे तुम पापा को समझा सकते हो।
हाँ, हम समझा सकता है, विरूप कर सकता है। चलो चलो हमारे साथ।
इस बकवास के लिए वक्त नहीं मेरे पास।
पापा, अगर बात बकवास निकली तो मैं शो बंद कर दूंगी।
Oh, you gonna risk it there, Papa?
He's going to take the chance. This music, it's like when it pops in.
Department of Mathematical
पापा, ये
Sciences.
कॉलेज में एग्जाम चालू है, स्टूडेंट लोग सब भयंकर डरा हुआ है। अब हम यहाँ चालू करेगा डर का बिजनेस। चलो हम
Fear Factory.
This is where our 3 idiots went to school.
Yeah, maybe it is.
ये लग गया फैक्ट्री मां मशीन। ये हो गया थोड़ी सा इन्वेस्टमेंट।
Seed capital.
अब देखिए 15 मिनट में इन्वेस्टमेंट डबल उड़े उड़े होगा शुरू
First customer.
उड़ेगा बहुत ज्यादा डरा हुआ हो डर का बिजनेस तू समझ गया है कि जो डर गया सो मंदिर गया तुम भी बहुत डरता है निकालो सबका
Oh.
के मामले में सवाल नहीं उठाते ये विश्वास की बात है
अगर भगवान चाहते कि हम सवाल ना उठाए तो वो हमें तर्क करने की, रीजन करने की शक्ति नहीं देते। आज तक एक पी के सवाल उठा रहा था, अब हजारों पी के सवाल उठाएंगे। उठाओ अपना फोन और अगर आपके आसपास कोई रॉन्ग नंबर दिखाई दे तो उसे शूट करके हमें भेजो। आपका फुटेज दिखाएगा हमारा चैनल। उठाओ फोन, उठाओ सवाल।
Oh, now that everyone's doing it.
Oh, I see.
बाबा जी एक सवाल है बाबा जी, अगर आप हवा में सोना निकाल सकते हैं बाबा जी तो देश की गरीबी क्यों नहीं मिटा देते बाबा? जवाब जब आप खुद सोना निकाल सकते हो
Walking gold mine.
जवाब
हरिओम हरिओम
ये रॉन्ग नंबर है।
This is a wrong number.
Come with me. Just come with me. पूरे देश से रॉन्ग नंबर्स आ रहे हैं। तुम लोगों ने तो आग लगा दी।
The board's lighting up.
ये सब स्कूल जाना चाहती है। फतवा निकल गया, लड़कियां स्कूल जाएंगी तो गोली मार।
Oh.
ना छोटा नहीं हो सकता हमारा खुदा कि इन बच्चों के पढ़ने लिखने पे उसे एतराज हो। रॉन्ग नंबर है ये।
Okay, we still need the remote though.
पीके, तुम्हारा शो हिट है। दुनिया भर से एसएमएस आ रहे हैं। ये देखो एक और।
Oh, is that from Dad?
Oh, I thought it was Bobby Roode. Glorious.
पापा का मैसेज है।
Papa.
शर्मिंदा है मैं उनकी भी।
Oh.
मैंने 10वीं में थी जब मैंने अपनी पहली कविता लिखी थी पापा के लिए। मैं दिखती हूँ माँ जैसी, सब कहते हैं, सब कहते हैं, सच कहते हैं, और मैं हूँ अपने पापा की बेटी। एनुअल डे पर सुनाई थी मैंने ये कविता। सब पेरेंट्स ने तालियां मारी थी। उन तालियों के बीच में ना कोई जोर जोर से सीटी बजा रहा है।
She feels bad.
तालियां रुक गई, वो सीटी नहीं रुकी। वो पापा थे। So proud of me। और आज ये मैसेज भेजा, ashamed of you।
तुमरे फादर के दिमागवा माँ कौनो रॉन्ग नंबर खिला मार के बैठा है। जौने दिन रॉन्ग नंबर निकल जाएगा ना, इतना सीटी मारेगा वो, इतना सीटी मारेगा कि रुकेगा ही नहीं ससुरा।
मुझे नहीं आएगा पीके।
अरे हमारे गोला पर जब लोग सैड होते हैं तो पता है क्या करते हैं?
क्या कर रहे हो पीके?
हमारे साथ करो।
She's got a nice setup.
Yeah.
This is a good way to get us recharged. Oh, no, we can't do that part.
All
though.
right, come on, big talkers. Let's see you're dancing.
Well, I can't get up.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would.
Oh, how convenient.
They've seen me get up and celebrate on this channel before.
That's right.
Especially for you. Sorry, keep hitting. Keep hitting Quinn.
I was wondering when we were going to get another dance number. We only had the one, really.
Well, the one
And
big one.
And the chase scene.
Then you had a couple smaller ones, but yeah, maybe we'll get a little more. Just being free. Uh-oh.
I thought he was crossing his arms when he's holding his jam box.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah,
he's holding on to his boombox.
It looked like he was crossing his arm.
चलते रहना ये तो है waste of time।
Is he falling in
I
love?
believe he is in love. Oh, he said it's a waste of time.
75 बार मिररवा देखें।
See him move?
Those look like alfalfa there.
Oh, another dancing car.
कपड़ा change किए हम।
Is that a common thing? Dancing cars?
Maybe over there. They just
maybe.
park wherever.
Ooh, Adventure Island.
He's to do it again. Yep. Gotta write that one down. Fan mail?
दान पात्र में पैसे से ज्यादा सवाल आ रहे हैं
आजवा का फोन लगाओ। बहुत सवाल करता है ना ये। अब इससे एक सवाल हम करेंगे।
क्या?
Okay.
तपस्वी हमारे शो पे आना चाहता है। वो पीके से बहस करना चाहता है।
ऑसम, पीके बचा देगा।
Exactly, it's gonna be one mother of a show. तू पीके को तैयार कर। नीतू, put the promos out.
Oh, here we go.
रविवार शाम 6 बजे।
वो स्टार बन गयो मारो यार। ओए देखो
My pal.
नंगो घूम तो नंगो।
Oh, that's it.
Stole it.
यार बनायो मैं। मेरा
He's gonna realize it.
इस जैसे गांव के खुद्दू से ठेके में बैठकर थारे जैसे गधड़ों के साथ दारू पी रहा हूँ।
How much did you sell it for? There we go. It's gonna whack him with it.
Oh, got him.
भैरव सिंह है तुम्हारे लिए।
भैरव, भाया?
अरे टर्की चोकरो।
You lost.
स्टार बन गयो यार।
भाया, तुम कहाँ हो भाया?
अभी मैं मंडावा में हूँ। कल आ रहा हूँ तारे शहर में। तारे वास्ते एक तोहफा लेके आ रहा हूँ।
He's got him tied up.
चोर मारे कब्जे में है। उसने थारो सामान 40,000 रुपए में बेचियो। पूछ
किन्ने?
तपस्वी जी को।
So now he's got the truth about where it came from.
हेलो, क्या हुआ?
जॉन हमारा रिमोटवा चुराया था, वो चोर पकड़ा गया। तपस्वी को हमारा रिमोटवा हिमालय पे नहीं मिला था। मतलब तपस्वी जी झूठ बोल रहा है।
Yeah.
रॉन्ग नंबर डुप्लीकेट भगवान नहीं, तपस्वी जी फैला रहा है।
It's the managers.
पीके, my plan worked. समझो तुम्हारा रिमोट मिल गया अब। यार, चले जाओगे यार।
Does he want to go home?
I don't know if he wants to now.
I really miss you.
रुक जाएगा।
ऐसे कैसे रुक जाओगे?
राशन कार्ड बनवा लेगा।
I got some ID, man.
There you go.
जाएगी ना जॉन, हमारे साथ टाइम भेज करना चाहेगी। नहीं, शादी ब्याह कर लेगा उसके साथ। आओ कर।
तुमसे कौन शादी करेगा?
आया?
तुम्हें इंट्रोड्यूस करने में वाइफ की हालत हो जाएगी। जी, मेरे पति से मिलिए। ये पीगे हैं।
अरे वो हमारा नाम नहीं है। तू सब हमको ऐसा ही बोलता है नॉनसेंस।
पीगे।
हम अपना नाम बदल देगा।
Get a real name.
तुम कौन नामों का सजेशन मारो ना। जॉन, तुमको अच्छा लगे?
Yeah, name you like, huh?
अग्नि राजी
It's that mischievous music.
नाम फिर भी।
Oh, there you go.
और चंद जी इतने भारी।
ये हमारे पास बहुत सारे कारण हैं।
Oh, watch. She's going to go through like one or two and start throwing them.
अंदर देखो कौन सा।
Or she'll pick one out before she gets to.
टुटारी सिंह। सरफराज।
Oh no, that was her ex.
अंदर देखो ना और अच्छा नाम। क्या हुआ जग्गू?
She's going to throw them all.
Oh. Oh, he's seeing everything. So I'm guessing we didn't get to the card. Well, got our guy here. Let's see how this plays out. Oh! What kind of turn are we taking? Oh, that was the guy right there.
Yeah, that was the thief.
Yeah. What about his buddy? Oh no, that's his shoe.
एक आतंकवादी संस्था ने इस हमले की
Oh, there we go.
उन्होंने कहा है कि ये तो सिर्फ एक छोटी सी मिसाल है। हमारी कौम पर हमला करने वालों का यही हाल होगा। हम अपने खुदा की रक्षा करेंगे।
Yeah, now he's seeing that side of things.
कहाँ जा रहे हो पीके?
सो पे।
रहने दो, जरूरी नहीं है।
बहुत जरूरी।
Wow, that was a pretty heavy twist. I wasn't expecting in this otherwise fun movie.
ये क्या है? भगवान कहते हैं उनके डमरू का टूटा हुआ मन का। ये कहते हैं इनकी प्रॉपर्टी। अब हम किसकी सुने? भगवान की या इनकी? जब पीला हेलमेट पहन के ये पर्चे बांट रहे थे। देखिए, पहले कहा भगवान लापता है।
Wait till he calls the ship back.
बेटा तुम चाहते क्या हो? एक ऐसी दुनिया जहां भगवान हो ही ना। तुम्हें अंदाजा है इंसानों के दुखों का? खाने के लिए रोटी नहीं है, सर के ऊपर छत नहीं है। रोजाना कितने लोग आत्महत्या करते हैं मालूम है? अगर भगवान के सामने माथा टेकने से, एक टीका लगाने से, हाथ में एक धागा बांधने से उनको जिंदगी जीने की उम्मीद बनती है, तो तुम कौन होते हो उनसे उनकी ये उम्मीद? तो आज हम सबको बताइए यहाँ पर कि राइट नंबर क्या है।
हमारा रेट नंबर बहुत ही सिंपल है। जौन भगवान हम सबका बनाया वो पे विश्वास करो, और जेका तुम लोग बनाया वो डुप्लीकेट गार्ड को हटाई दो।
आप हमारे भगवान को हाथ लगाएंगे और हम चुपचाप बैठे रहेंगे। हमें अपने भगवान की रक्षा करना आता है।
तुम करेगा रक्षा भगवान का? अपने भगवान की रक्षा करना बंद करो, नहीं तो ये गोला पे इंसान नहीं सिर्फ जूता रह जाए।
एक मुसलमान बम फोड़े और एक हिंदू गुरु यहाँ बैठकर तुम्हारा लेक्चर सुने।
कौन हिंदू कौन मुसलमान, ठप्पा किधर है दिखाओ। ये फर्क भगवान नहीं तुम लोग बनाया है। और यही गोला का सबसे डेंजर रॉन्ग नंबर है, इससे लोग मरता है। यही रॉन्ग नंबर तुम जग्गू का बिरयान में ठोक दिया और अलग कर दिया सरफराज से।
he knows.
तुम ये कहना चाहते हो कि सरफराज को लेकर जो भविष्यवाणी मैंने की थी वो झूठी थी?
हाँ, यही तो कह रहा हूँ।
साबित करो कि मेरी भविष्यवाणी झूठी, और ना साबित कर पाए तो मेरे चरणों में गिरकर यहाँ माफी मांगो।
और साबित कर दिया तो?
This is getting intense.
तो बेटा ये तुम्हारा
शर्त मंजूर है।
जरा ये कैमरे जो हैं वो जगत जननी की तरफ घुमाइए। जगत जननी, हम उम्मीद करते हैं आप हमारे सारे सवालों का जवाब सच सच देंगी। बेल्जियम में आपको एक पाकिस्तानी लड़के से प्यार हो गया था।
All right, here we go.
हाँ, मेरी पर्सनल लाइफ क्यों डिस्कस हुई जा रही है?
शुक्रवार को 3:21 पर हमने भविष्यवाणी की थी ये लड़का आपको धोखा देगा, और अगले दिन आप मैरिज रजिस्ट्रार के ऑफिस में गई थी, लेकिन ये लड़का नहीं आया था। सच या झूठ?
हाँ, वो नहीं आया था। कैन यू प्लीज स्टॉप दिस?
आप हमारे चरणों में आएंगे या हम अपने चरण लेकर आपके पास आ जाएं?
सरफराज धोखा नहीं दिया था।
पीके जाने दो प्लीज।
नहीं, सबका बताओ कि वो दिन का हुआ था
प्लीज।
बस एक बार हमारी खातिर।
Oh, he's gonna talk about the note.
मैरिज रजिस्ट्रार की ऑफिस में थी और चिट्ठी आई।
सरफराज लेकर आया था।
I think your Oak tuition might have been right.
एक बच्चे के
It was
हाथ
for
में।
somebody else.
कौन नाम लिखा था?
नहीं।
तुमका कैसे पता कि वो सरफराज की चिट्ठी?
First thing we said.
हो सकता है कि वो कौन और लड़की के लिए हो। वहाँ कौन और लड़की नहीं थी का?
Yep.
जेकर पास बिल्ली थी।
Well, I popped it up on the subtitles, so that's why we thought it.
Yep.
Good call, Oak.
सच्चा जॉन चिट्ठी लेकर आया था, तुमका पहचानता था। तुम मुका पहचानता।
Yeah, because nothing was signed, no names in the letter.
रुका कैसे पता कि चिट्ठी तुमको देना है? हो सकता है वो कब बोला गया
It's a wrong number.
कि जेकर पास बिल्ली है वो कोई लेटर दे देना।
Oh, the girl with the cat. Yep, and she had the cat.
हाँ, हो क्या रहा है भाई? ये कुत्ता बिल्ली, मतलब आप कोई भी कहानी गढ़ते जाएंगे और हम यहाँ बैठकर सुनते रहेंगे आपकी बातें।
एक मिनट, सच क्या है हम इसी शो पे पता कर सकते हैं। जग्गू फोन लगा, सरफराज को फोन लगा। Come on, जग्गू।
He'll do it.
Think, जग्गू darling, think.
और इधर ही पार्ट टाइम जॉब करता पाकिस्तान में से।
The embassy.
पार्ट टाइम जॉब करता था।
Me too. Call the Pakistan embassy in Belgium.
It's all happening live on TV.
Put it on speakers.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, पाकिस्तान एम्बेसी।
हेलो।
She's got it.
आपके यहाँ एक लाहौर से स्टूडेंट काम करते थे, सरफराज यूसुफ।
आपका नाम जग्गू है?
Oh, is he watching?
अब फोन आ गया जी। सैयद साहब जल्दी आइए, जग्गू का फोन आ गया। इंडिया से फोन।
They've all been waiting. Holy, the whole office has been waiting.
मोहतरमा, सरफराज यूसुफ रोजाना सुबह।
Every day at 9 a.m.
आप ठहरे, हम आपकी बात कराते हैं।
Suck it. Sorry.
It's a show about religion. Answers.
He's not in it.
Throw it out there.
He's not in it for the religion. He's
Throw it out
in
there,
it for the
answer.
money and fame and fortune.
जी सलाम वालेकुम।
आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं?
जी मैं लाहौर से। क्यों?
इस वक्त आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं?
जी मैं अपने घर पे हूँ। क्यों?
आपके आसपास कोई
Is there a chair or a bench?
अगर है तो प्लीज बैठ जाएं। आपको झटका लगने वाला है, गिर जाएंगे।
माफ कीजिएगा, मैं कुछ समझा नहीं।
Everybody's crying.
आपके लिए दिल्ली से फोन है।
Ah! I kind of feel bad for PK though. Now he's not gonna.
Well, he's an alien.
हेलो
I'm sure he'll be fine.
जग्गू
Oh,
तुम आए थे मैरिज रजिस्ट्रार के ऑफिस में?
आया था लेकिन तुम
you left.
फोन क्यों नहीं किया?
कैसे करता? तुम्हारा खत मिला था।
Oh, he got the letter.
मत करना, मुझे पता था कि तुम्हारी फैमिली का बहुत प्रेशर है, पर पता नहीं
Oh yeah, that's you, pops.
एक दिन तुम मुझे जरूर अटैक करने की कोशिश करो।
She left the letter. He got it.
लगा दिया यार जग्गू फोन करने में।
क्या करती? तुम्हारा रॉन्ग नंबर था मेरे पास।
Go ahead.
There it is.
I gotta wait till it gets to him though.
Yeah.
That's gotta break his heart because of how much she likes her though too.
Yep.
There we go.
He scooped easy there.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh,
Dad.
Dad with the save.
थैंक यू बेटा।
Oh, his work is done here.
Oh, wow. What a twist at the end.
I mean, he was in love with her, and he ended up having to help her get back with her
'Cause
fiance.
that was the
That was
truth.
the truth.
You know, they don't lie on this planet.
That's
They
right.
don't lie on this planet, yeah.
तनी की पकड़ा।
Oh my God. Well, they didn't bring the news cameras out for this one?
Jesus.
Oh, I thought that was coming down. Batteries.
तुम अपने साथ बैटरी ले जा रहे हो?
For his boombox.
इतनी सारी बैटरीज का क्या करोगे तुम?
ईमा जॉन भरी है ना वजह साउंड तू सुनेगा?
Okay.
Oh,
तो हर गोला का चिड़िया का कौवा का टिराफिक का
तुम वहाँ जाके
yeah, remind him of Earth.
अरे रुको हो एक ठो और तरंग है हमारा
पीके जाने दो।
अरे जाए कैसे दे सब बैटरियां हैं
More batteries.
अरे सुना हो
She gonna see a card
Or the one that he
crumpled up.
Yeah.
Hopefully he didn't lose his bag with his remote again.
Well, I think he had that on him.
I would hope so. Might want to hang on to that one personally, not send that through
तुम्हारे planet
traffic.
पे सबके खाने से बाहर होते हैं और वहाँ सब लोग नंगे घूमते हैं।
It's going to be all her.
क्या देख रहे हो? कुछ लगा है मेरे गाल पे?
It was her the whole time. It's what he was recording.
मैंने 10वीं में थी जब मैंने अपनी पहली कविता लिखी थी पापा के लिए। मैं दिखती हूँ माँ जैसी सब कहते हैं सच कहते हैं।
Yeah, he recorded everything.
पोइट्री यानी कम शब्दों में बड़ी बात।
Ooh.
ना चिड़िया थी ना कौवा।
Oh, just her.
हर टेप में सिर्फ मेरी ही आवाज थी।
Oh, it's there. They only got the suitcase, but
खूब दौड़ा है ससुरे ने
इसमें क्या रिकॉर्ड किया है पीके?
and he told a lie too.
चिड़िया कौवा टिराफिक
He did tell a lie.
Where's
Oh,
the
here
ship?
it comes.
इसमें मेरी आवाज नहीं है ना?
तुम्हारी वजह है ना तुम जाओ एक ठो
A little bit.
ये पोइट्री
तुमसे लव थोड़ी करता है तो पूरा टाइम तुम पे बेस करेगा
Oh, that was the song.
उसने एक बार भी पलट के नहीं देखा। शायद अपने आंसू छुपा रहा था। कुछ सीख के गया, कुछ सिखा के, झूठ बोलना सीख के गया।
Oh, that's what he learned.
सिखा के गया प्यार शब्द का सही मतलब। He loved me enough to let me go. जैसे बच्चे इस दुनिया में आते हैं नंगे, वैसे वो भी यहाँ आया था। जाते जाते मुझे दो खूबसूरत तोहफे दे गया, सरफराज, पापा।
She got her husband, her dad back, and a bestseller.
Hey, he's whistling again.
Yep, just like
Dad's
before.
out there whistling.
He's the only one.
भाई लोग अब 1 घंटा में हम अर्थवा पे लैंडिंग मारने वाला है
Oh.
हम जॉन सिखाया हूँ वो भूलना नहीं अर्थवा पे नंगा घूमना मना है। किसिंग उसिंग सब नंगा पुंगा वाला काम।
Closed rooms.
बाकी लड़ाई झगड़ा मार पीट वार
is allowed in the open.
3 उतरते ही हम लोग डांसिंग कार से कपड़ा चुराए। और 4 सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात, कौनो मिले जो बोले कि वो भगवान से तुम्हारा कांटेक्ट करवा सकता है तो भाड़ में गया रिसर्च, तू टर्न मारना।
Run for your life. How many astronauts are we gonna have? Like, what? He's in this?
Oh wow!
Oh, what a cameo!
ऐसे टुकुर टुकुर का देखा तो है?
हमरा एक ठो सवाल है
का?
तोहर लास्ट टाइम यहाँ कित
There you go.
There we go.
सेल बिपिन।
अच्छा सेब ठीक चला चला
A couple of superstars here.
That's
awesome. That was a sweet cameo they had there.
Oh man,
this was a fun one. This had pretty much every emotion I think you could have, which makes a great. I guess you categorize this as like a romantic comedy, I suppose. The two people who had no intention of falling in love find an attraction, but then, of course, she finds her way back to her true love, I guess you'd say, her fiance, Sarfraz, I think that's how you say it. And so that was a twist that I didn't see coming, a number of things that I didn't expect. And well, when we got into this movie, we weren't sure exactly, what we were in for, of course, but ended up being a lot of fun, something that I think a lot of people could really, talk on and discuss for a while. And the thing that, I found interesting is I don't think it would necessarily make, too much of a difference what your views are, what your religion might be, because that was obviously a huge part of the story, right? And I think that it just kind of hits on, believing in, not only in yourself, of course, which is huge, but, have your belief the way that you want it, in the sense that, you don't have to feel necessarily so boxed into such, maybe strict things or what the manager that they, used in here might be telling you, because, people are, of course, and can naturally be flawed, and people are going to have flaws. There's going to be good managers, and there's going to be nefarious managers who are out for their own, like we saw here with his holiness. So, I mean, I really liked how they took what could be, maybe a bit controversial, and they just took a spin on it that was kind of like, hey, because I don't, personally necessarily think, and this is just me, of course, I don't know how the other guys feel, but I don't think they really took a stand one way or the other on, what the views might be, but I think they just took it as the movie was presented. Okay, because we've heard this example before. If I dropped an alien into this situation, how would you explain to them the personal computer, let's say? How would you explain to them automobiles? And how would you explain to them religion and language and everything else? Because that's an expression, at least here in America, I know that I've heard, where it's like, okay, if I don't know anything about this, how would you explain it to me? And we saw Tipsy's whole journey through that. And he had to learn, and it's, and he started it so simply and so beautifully in the beginning when he just said, if you take two letters in a language, O and H, and the word O, it can have so many different meanings. And that was so great, because that is basically, kind of the major theme of the movie. All the religions, while they have, maybe similar intentions, they all have their own rules, and they all have their own their own things that they do. The word escapes me, but they have their own traditions and things that they do, and they're all going to be slightly different, and they can even be completely opposite of one another. And that's what Tipsy saw when he was looking for God, and he's like, okay, if I bring the wine, maybe that'll help. Well, that would help in maybe this religion, but not that one. He was getting things mixed up, and he's trying to understand it. And I just thought it was, beautifully done, and in a way that can, I think, bring people together. And because we've seen so many movies, and if you watch, a lot of documentaries, I think you'll see that once you get past a lot of the, the hype and the whatever the news media might be telling people from different countries, that people are relatively the same throughout the globe, at least here on Earth. I can't speak about Tipsy's planet, but I think, here on Earth, I think people are relatively similar. I mean, people want to love their families and love one another and try and do what's best, for the most part. And I think that was a really great theme that this movie had about, people aren't as different as what we think. And Tipsy even said so much. He's like, you're on this small little planet and thinking there might not be, other civilizations or universes out there. And, you can think, in the very early days of human exploration, going to different countries might have seemed like going to another planet, kind of like how we are now. And, if there can't possibly be anything on the other side of the ocean, what could be there? And sure enough, there was. So there's so many parallels that I think this movie drew with, while, talking about religion and that sort of thing, it also gives great conversation, I think, for a lot of folks to maybe look inward and think about, again, people are relatively the same and we're not all as different. We're not as different as what we might think, aside from, a number of traditions and certain things that they do within, various countries or parts of the world. So I just thought that was great. All the seriousness aside, I loved the silly music that they dropped in, and that was a theme through the whole film. With anytime Tipsy was getting into some kind of mischief, they'd drop in that music, and they told his side of the story, what he was trying to do, and we saw Jaggu's story, what she was trying to do, trying to kind of make her way after thinking she lost her fiance and how she got on with her life, and never totally forgot about that. And it was really cool how Tipsy could see what was in people's minds, because like he said, on his planet they don't use words so that they can't lie. They just read minds, and there's no way to hide what's in your mind necessarily. So I thought that was great. And in the end, the irony that he had to tell Jaggu kind of a lie with, what was really on the tapes and everything, and then just left and didn't look back and, couldn't hide his tears. But so just so much brilliance in this movie. Again, it's always interesting to me when you take a kind of a comedy that's a little bit silly and a little bit fun, but when you really look into it, the serious messages and tones and themes that it has, and I thought this one did it just brilliantly. This is something that I think a lot of folks could talk about for a while. That being said, I loved the cameo at the end with Ranbir Kapoor. That was great. He's one of our favorites. So good to see him. And he was a fellow alien as well. So this one, again, thank you, folks. I'm going to say it again, without this channel, so many of these movies and TV shows, I think I can safely say we never would have checked out before, but because of all of you, we get a chance to see them. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you were right about the lead of the band member is Sanjay Dutt, who we've seen in KGF Chapter 2 and Leo.
Yep.
So and remember, this was from 14, so this was, good 8 years earlier. So a little younger, a little more fresh face.
Yep.
So I absolutely loved it. This movie was great. Amir's acting, once again, top notch. I mean, Three Idiots was so good when we watched that I actually watched it again on a cross-country flight, because I was like, what should I watch that maybe I want to see? And I was like, you know what? Three Idiots is a fun movie to watch. Yeah. It's really good, really well told. So I gave it a chance. So coming into PK, seeing that Aamir was going to be starring in it, I knew we're in for a treat, at least by him, acting-wise, to which he told a great story of him just trying to find his way, because like you said, and what I really love too is, like you said, how he discovered, where he talked about, means so many things. Yeah. I love the fact that how he had to learn the language. Yeah. Came down, was mute, didn't say a word, didn't say anything, didn't know anything, didn't really understand anything, which I thought was great, because we always have all these movies where an alien gets dropped on and within a minute they somehow speak the language.
Right, they adapt.
Or they're like, we scanned this planet and we know they speak English here, so we learned it already. No, they usually have those hide behinds. So this, where I loved it, where he had to go through 6 hours of just holding onto her hands to be able to get the whole alphabet down, the whole how to speak, how to say everything. I love that they use that. I thought that was genius. because you could have just hid behind he just figured it out right as he got there.
That would have been an easy thing.
An easy thing. And we've seen it a time or two before in movies, so it was great that they did that. Now when we get to the whole holiness, yes, I did told him to suck it because I didn't not like his message. Like what he said at that first beginning of the last minute about giving hope to people, that is what religion do, but not what he was doing with it. Everything Tipsy said is what he was doing that was wrong because he was taking it for the money. He would go see the rich people first, the wealthiest, while the poor wait. No, that's not what religion is about. Religion is about giving equal hope to everyone equally. And it seemed because he wanted the money for the new temple, which lo and behold, donations right here, that's what was getting shown in this. Now,
and his whole story about the bead or remote was a lie to begin with.
It was a lie to begin with.
From the guy that stole
for
it from
40 grand. And so that's what he was trying to point out. He's not saying that it's wrong numbers and this and that, because obviously, if religion can mean so much to so many people in the world, and it can give them hope. It can give them strength at times when they need it. So my part that I didn't like, why I didn't like His Holiness, is because he was trying to make money off of it and take money from the normal people that would gladly give that money just so you can get a better temple, get another nice TV up in his new temple, all that stuff. He's using it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, well, and the beauty of it too, which I forgot to mention, and you jogged my memory, when Tipsy had all the members of the different religions, and His Holiness thought he could identify them by the way they're dressed.
By their dress.
And he's like, nope, I put this on that guy, and this was on this girl, and we switched it up.
It's the same as if he could have brought a poor man in dressed in a suit, and he would have gladly saw him right away because he thought he had money for him, versus a rich guy in poor attire, and he wouldn't want anything to do with him. Because he's pointing that out to him too, that he only sees one thing that he wants to see, and not what his quote unquote followers have been led to believe is how they should do it. And so I thought that was a really good message, because it wasn't like ripping, I think, on religion. It was ripping on those people that try to make money off of the poor people that do follow these people that sometimes get, give too much of their money to them. And that's all that was about. So I love that message in this, but, other than that, everything else was fantastic. Good call with Oak on the woman with the cat, getting the wrong note, and then he read the same note, which I thought was even more ingenious. And so, I know I would have loved to have had Tipsy, get the girl, but you pointed out, different planets.
Maybe,
unless she was going to go with them. And it was great that they found the note. I knew that she was never going to see the note unless it was on accident. And, at first they kind of were tricking me with the music, because she was asking him those questions, and he was lying to her, because he told her that.
At the end of the tapes.
Maybe I got a little bit of. Oh yeah, that's right. Just the poem. That's it.
Just the poem.
And the way the music started off, I thought she was gonna get offended or something. But then she did realize that. Well, he came to. That's why I love how they finished it off. The only thing he learned from us was to lie, but the thing that I learned from him is to love. And then we saw that how now her dad and Sarfraz are now they're nudging each other, and they're happy, they're proud about their wife and daughter, writing this book. And so now you see that, love can bring it together. What have I said before on this channel? Love conquers all. And that's exactly what this movie did. Absolutely loved it. Once again, good job, guys. Knocking it out of the park with movies from across the pond. Absolutely loving them.
Yeah, the romantic comedies we've done in this genre have been outstanding.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, this movie was phenomenal. It's not easy to bring religious themes into any film, where you're, I don't even want to say criticizing, but you're questioning the intentions of people in certain religions. And I think this film did a great job of not singling out, certain religions. Obviously, we had we had our high priest. I forget what they referred to him as.
His holiness.
His holiness here, which was representing an individual religion. But they kind of pointed out the flaws in all sorts of different religions, and I can't speak to how things are in India, but it felt very relatable. I will say that. Obviously, in the United States here, we have a very diverse population as far as religion goes. I think Christianity is still number one here in the U.S. To be perfectly honest with you, I couldn't go down the list. And even within Christianity, it's interesting about this film. Talks about all the different religions, and even here within the United States, and of course across the globe, even within Christianity, there's so many different so many different segments there. But it was I wasn't sure where they were going at first with it. It was like, okay, this is like really good romance, and then the alien comes, and I'm like, okay, how are they going to tie this back in? I had said it, and I'm like, okay, the kid came in with a note. I didn't see a name. I'm like, okay, it was your typical, like, we got it wrong. There was a mix up. No, it wasn't me. So it's
the subtitles tried to trick us.
It's similar. It's similar-ish to things that have been done in other movies, as far as a case of mistaken. Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I mean, as far as this particular scene that they showed us, it was. It was unique, but there's the whole, somebody walks up and hears a conversation and they don't know the context and they think they're talking about you. There's another movie that I think we'll get to on this channel that I saw in the theaters that kind of has something similar-ish happen. But so I didn't know where they were going, and all of a sudden they switched to this alien guy, and he comes down, and now he's looking for his remote, and I'm like, where are they going with this? And then all of a sudden, and then they show him trying out the different religions, which was hilarious. They did a great job of bringing in some comedy without like being like super disrespectful. I'm sure some people who are like hardcore religious might see, a comical adaptation of things happening in places of worship where they might, that's offensive. But I think for the most part, but it was really, it shifted from like this romantic to like this comedy to just super powerful when he said, you know what, I'm going to try every religion. And they showed it. And I thought it was really cool. It was a really just beautiful montage of like so many different religions have so many amazing things about them, And I felt like they were doing a great job of showing that, but he still wasn't finding what he was looking for. And just that message of all the different things he was getting to experience and the things he was absorbing and learning in his time on Earth, I thought was incredible. But that was all part of what he was able to bring during that interview, where he was saying, yes, religion gives people hope, and yes, it's great. And that was very accurate, regardless of how you feel about religion and, what religion you practice, or if not at all. I think it's hard to argue that it doesn't bring people hope, because it does. But I really loved the line where he said, it was something along the lines of, something about the God who created us, not the God you created. And again, I can't speak for in India, but here in the United States, there's a lot of examples, and some very high-profile examples of people like His Holiness. If you're not familiar, so in the Catholic, I don't want to say section, but of Christianity, priests. I went to a Catholic school growing up. I'm not practicing now, but like growing up, it's like priests were supposed to take vows of poverty, and there's, in Christianity as a whole, it's, sharing with the poor and helping people who are less fortunate. And we have, I don't need to name names, but we have Christian pastors here in the United States that are on television that have $20 million mansions and a collection of $500,000 cars. And it's like all right. People here from the U.S. will know who I'm talking about, and a quick Google search, you'll get an idea. So it was very relatable. Was how it hit me, and it was just again, it was a really beautiful message. When His Holiness was defending God, and he's like, "You created everything. Do you think He needs you to defend Him?" The scene where everybody was dressed different, and he was talking about you wouldn't be able to tell. So. We keep things pretty light on this channel, so I'm sure there's been some very deep religious discussions about this film. And again, we keep things light, so I don't need to dive into it too much and go into it that much. But I thought it was a beautiful message. Like Mason Quinn, you did a good job of saying it. Regardless of what religion you are, we kind of all want the same things: to be happy with our family, to be healthy. I would like to think the overwhelming majority of people want to look out for those who are less fortunate. And it just kind of showed there's so many things in this world that divide us as people, and not just within a country, but all across the globe. And it's like, don't let religion be one of them, right? Like, don't let religion be something that divides people. And it has been. As long as the earth has existed, it continues to be very much so here in 2025. But this is a really beautiful message. And, this came out in 2014. I think things are a little bit more tumultuous in some regards in 2025, less in others. But this is a film with a really good message that I think is going to really stand the test of time. And, again, a very unexpected plot turn and thing like that, and but just overall a really enjoyable movie to watch, and one of the better ones that we've seen on this channel. So
yeah, absolutely.
Really gonna erase that, huh?
I gotta fix some things.
All right, that's fine.
I'll go first here, folks, since I got mine done up here. But yeah, so just for the sheer story and the beauty of it and the message that it sends, if nothing else, this is a 5 for me simply because of that. Was there some things I may have want to change in the movie? Maybe a little bit. Maybe there was a couple of things I would have put, out of place or changed up.
You want some more dance numbers.
Wow,
That's what you wanted. You selfishly.
The bar has been set so high, folks, with the dance numbers that we get. But look, nonetheless, a movie that I think is this powerful and has such a good message that it does. I mean, look, you take the clothes off everybody and you can't tell who or what religion anybody is. And
I love that. I love that
fantastic.
message. Where are our labels?
Yeah.
Where
I don't see any labels.
Nope.
So I mean, for that, folks, how can I not, right? 5 out of 5 answers for me. Again, thank you all so much for introducing us to all these different types of film. It's been a riot, and I look forward to more of them.
Yeah, absolutely fun watching this one. The comedy was great. There was some drama. There was some unexpected things that happened throughout the movie that really got us. Obviously, I got to give that a 5 out of 5 answers. You guys are crushing it with your suggestions with what we need to watch from over there, and I keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Yeah, it's just an easy 5 for me. And this is one of those films where I hope everybody watching our reaction knows that we could talk about this film and its message for a really long time. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen our previous, we try to keep it between that 15 and 20-ish minute mark. Sometimes it goes about 25 for the wrap up. Very few times it goes longer. This is a subject matter and a message where I feel like we could do a live and talk about this for 3 or 4 hours and have a really cool interactive discussion. So, I think we all got a fair shot to get our message across. Again, something that we could talk about for a really long time, but just such a powerful message. And they did it in a way that made you laugh and it made you smile. And that's the brilliance of the storytelling.
All right. And hopefully we get some more stuff from Aamir because he is amazing. Absolutely love it.
Mr. Perfection does it again.
All is well. Thank you for joining us on this one. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. Good night now, pals.